Happy Black History Month. I'm back, but your girl's sick, man. If you can't already hear it and tell, I am so sick. It's been for almost a week now. I'm trying to get over it, but I'm trying to push through to get this content out. You know, got to stay disciplined. Got to be consistent. So, in honor of Black History Month, today we're trying another Black-owned restaurant, another spot, and that is going to be the Rolling Rooster. So I'll be sure to insert my pictures like normal, but the Rolling Rooster is a Black-owned soul food spot. It reminds me a lot of like the as far as the menu goes, it reminds me a lot of like almost kind of like brunch style stuff. But the menu wasn't super extensive, so I didn't get a whole lot. We got a half sweet cream, half red velvet. I know it sounds so cliche. Half sweet cream, half red velvet waffle with chicken. So chicken and waffles, but the chicken is 2 tenders, not wings. And then a side of macaroni just to check it out. And honestly, those were their like 2 most popular items. So I guess you kind of say I got like their greatest hits. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna check it out. See what they hitting on. So this is what our plate looking like. It's a half sweet cream, half red velvet. The chicken, I'm not gonna lie, everything does smell good. It's the macaroni right here. The macaroni looks really interesting. I love that I can see the black pepper. Everything smells good, but I'm not gonna lie, the chicken does look like it may have cooked just a little extra. Like it could have almost got burnt, but not quite. The red velvet's a little dark too, but I don't know if that's just because of the batter or if it's because of an issue with cooking. But whatever we can't tell by looks, we're gonna be able to tell by the taste. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. All right. So we're starting with this macaroni. I did go ahead and take one bite for short, so you can check that out if you want. But I'm gonna take another bite and kind of restate how I feel about it. I did show that I like that you can see how seasoned it is when you cut through the pasta. But it is, she's thick. She's a thick girl. Yeah. Okay. So it all still stands. So, despite me being sick, I can still taste the black pepper. And even with me being sick, it's still very intense. So I think they could have did better by just dialing that back a little bit. But I appreciate this rather than no seasoning at all. What the hell? I could be a little off because I'm sick, but it does taste like it's a Velveeta mac and cheese. I know a lot of people like that. For me personally, I don't like Velveeta with my macaroni. I like that in like queso dip and stuff, but not for the macaroni. But I could be wrong. I do see that it has like some shredded, I'm gonna assume that it's cheddar on top. But overall, it's not bad. It's just probably not something that it's just probably not something I would get again. But it's not like I'm mad at it or I'm hating on it. Okay, next we're gonna try this chicken. As I ate more of that macaroni, that pepper was terrible. Can I cut my ASS up? So with the chicken, I'm gonna try it plain first, and then I'm gonna try it dipped in some ranch. Let's see. It break apart nice. It does feel like it's cooked a little hard. I can't smell much, so I don't know what to say. I just smell heat and grease. Heat and grease. But I mean, it look alright. It looks straight. So let's see. Bro, So I tried it before, but this chicken has like some little white powder on top. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it tastes good. It has a lot of flavor to the chicken, and I think aside from that, I do think that the chicken is like well seasoned, so it has a good taste. But it was either cooked too long and or the grease needs to be changed. Like it's kind of killing the crunch and the freshness of the chicken. It's almost like a little hard, but still hot. And you can tell it just came out of grease not too long ago, so it's considered fresh, but it's not good grease or not a good cook, if that makes sense. Now we're gonna try it with the ranch. I love me some ranch, but I probably won't even taste it. I hope this is good ranch too, because if you like ranch, you know all ranch ain't made the same. Some of them be tasting like weird. Alright, yeah. See what I'm saying? I think the ranch tastes good. It's a nice compliment to the chicken, but it shouldn't be that hard for me to pull apart a chicken tender. You know what I'm saying? So, great on the seasoning. Just change out the grease and let it cook. Maybe just like a minute or two less is what I would say. But I don't know. 1 to 5, I still get them a solid, maybe like 3.54 on it. Alright, now we're gonna do the same thing for the waffle. I'm gonna try both sides, both flavors. We're gonna try it plain first, and then we're gonna try it with the syrup. I really wish I could smell. I was able to smell a little bit earlier when I first got it, but nothing now. I feel like this do smell a little chocolatey. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really tasting nothing. I'm not really tasting red velvet. I'm not even really tasting the chocolate. But again, I'm gonna just chalk that up to maybe it's because I'm sick. Actually, I taste the hints of the sweetness in the sweet cream, so I feel like I get a little more taste off of the sweet cream than I do the red velvet, which is surprising because sweet cream is supposed to be lighter in flavor. I'm gonna try this red velvet one more time by itself. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's try it with the syrup now. Let's go red velvet first, because I really want to get some taste off of this red velvet. I'm having a hard time finding it. I'm finding it. Taste the syrup for sure. So my taste ain't completely gone. It has a nice texture. It's like spongy, but also kind of dense. But still light at the same time. Okay, yeah, I don't know. The waffle is not bad. It just tastes like a plain waffle. As far as like how it eat, texture, and like just a regular waffle taste, it's good. But for a red velvet waffle, I don't really get any red velvet. It really just tastes like a what do you call it? A regular plain waffle that was dyed red with the food color. I'm gonna try the sweet cream with the syrup. That's good. I think I like the sweet cream more than the red velvet, obviously. The syrup with the sweet cream, it enhances that little hint of sweetness from the batter more, but still not overly sweet. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that I didn't really get more stuff to try, because I was considering getting a couple of other things, but I feel like I was kind of missing the soul from the food a little bit. It's not that it was bad. I was just missing that like oomph that you get from soul food, especially when it came down to like having a red velvet waffle. That was the first time in a long time that I've had one, and so I was a little excited. I was kind of expecting it to hit, and it didn't. It was a little lackluster for me, but that's not no shade or nothing towards them. Maybe I just caught them on the wrong day or bad day or whatever. I did come pretty early in the day, so I can't say it's because of the time, like they getting ready to close or nothing, but I don't know. Just catch them on a better day, and maybe it would be better. It is a place where I would give it another chance. I'll probably take some time before I do that again, though. But I don't think it'll be something I would like seek out again. I'll give it a chance. Like maybe if somebody else wanted to come here, I'd be like, all right, like we can check it out. Let's give it a shot. But that's gonna be about it for me for now. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give Rolling Rooster maybe about between like a 6 or a 7. But still, I'm gonna shout them out, represent, and big them up for being a black-owned business, and especially out here in Austin, Texas, because there's not a lot of black-owned businesses. So shout out to them. If you come to the area, make sure you check them out. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Leave me some questions, comments, feedback, your opinion, whatever you want to say. Just keep it cute, keep it respectful.